Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The S&P 500 rose on Wednesday as Wall Street tried to claw back some of the steep losses suffered in the previous session. Overall, the S&P 500 advanced 0.96%, while the Nasdaq Composite climbed 1.3%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 151.52 points, or 0.4%. Lyft shares jumped 35% after the ride-hailing company posted better than expected earnings in the fourth quarter. Airbnb slipped 1.7% even as the company beat on revenue expectations in its latest quarter. Shares of Nvidia nudged 2.5% higher, sending the chipmaker's market capitalization briefly above that of the fellow Magnificent Seven member Alphabet's. This follows Nvidia's roughly 0.2% slide on Tuesday after rising Treasury yields sunk technology stocks. On Tuesday, the 30-stock Dow lost more than 1% for its worst day since March 2023. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq Composite also slumped more than 1%. A hotter-than-anticipated inflation reading early in the morning incited the sell-off as traders fretted that the Federal Reserve may not cut interest rates as early as they had hoped. January's CPI report likely pushes the likelihood of a Fed rate cut to the second half of 2024 versus investors' initial expectations of rate cuts as early as March. Turning to commodities, oil prices reversed earlier gains on Wednesday as US crude inventory surged, reflecting decreased demand, with the West Texas Intermediate losing 1.58% and Brent settling at $81.60 a barrel, down 1.4%. The decline followed a 1% increase earlier in the trading session, driven by geopolitical tensions after Israel's airstrikes in Lebanon and in response to rockets fired into northern Israel. Canada is planning to boost its energy security through an improved permitting process, as per Energy Minister Jonathan Wilkinson. Canada intends to reduce the time to approve mining permits through better funding to get rid of the administrative backlog. Turning to US sectors, all closed higher overnight except for consumer staples and energy. Industrials was the best performer. Looking ahead to the Australian landscape, the SPI futures are pointing to a 0.7% gain. Thank you for listening.